Hey everybody, it's Dan with Feldmann Imports Mercedes-Benz, and we're back with another vehicle walk-around tour. Just going to highlight some of the exterior and interior features of this 2021 Mercedes-Benz AMG C-Class C43 4MATIC. This vehicle is for sale. If you're interested in learning more about it, if you have any questions, or you want to set up a test drive, you can always reach out to us on our website, feldmanimports.com. So you'll see lots of AMG branding, badging, and whatnot throughout the vehicle. I'm going to show you some of those here. And then we'll hop inside and I'll show you some of the features in there. I won't go super in-depth, just kind of a nice overview here today. Once again, we'd love to walk you through anything that you'd like in person sometime. Blind spot assist here. So you can see it comes in a gray exterior, and we've got this really nice black leather interior, some silver accents, as well as some red accent trim, accent stitching, my bad. Definitely a big fan of that red stitching. I don't know, it just gives it like a really nice kind of like sporty look. It's like subtle, but also like just really cool. Okay, so we've got power, memory, heated seats. You've got the premium Burmester upgraded speaker package. Got our AMG flat bottom steering wheel. And some additional accent trim here in your dash. And let's go ahead and hop inside. So mileage currently at 22,998. Do have a push button ignition. And let's start by talking about this AMG flat bottom steering wheel. Again, you'll see the AMG branding there, and that nice red stitching, not trim. So there's some standard features on the steering wheel here that you'll see in a lot of our Mercedes-Benz. This has the physical buttons here. Some of them have a more digital touchpad interface there, but on the bottom we've got our volume controls, Bluetooth, telephone controls there. Above that we've got our home button, the touchpad, and the back button, and that's how you actually control your main display here. So I just pressed home, which brought us back to this home screen, and then you can slide back and forth with the touchpad there, and then push down to make your selection. Back button will go back. Another way you can control your main display, while we're kind of talking display, you've got your touchpad right here, and then you've also got a dial here, and either one of those you can push down to select or push down to select. All right, let's go back to our steering wheel. So we do have paddle shifters on both sides here. We've got our main Mercedes-Benz shifter here. So the way that works, you'll flip up for reverse, which then activates your backup camera. You've got several different cameras here, so you can just turn the dial here to select them here, but got a rear, you've got side cameras, you've got your front, and then parking assist as well. I'm also a big fan of this overhead view too. That's just super helpful when you're parking. All right, back to our shifter. So then if you press down, that'll activate drive, and if you push in, that'll be park. Okay, on our other side here, we've got our cruise control settings here, and then a very similar home button and touchpad here, and then you can turn on and off your cruise control there as well. So if we press the home button, that brings up this driver interface here, so that's all fully customizable. So just a way to kind of keep your eyes a little closer to the road. So I just clicked the radio one, and then using my touchpad here, I can easily change the radio station. Same with navigation, easily show next steps in your navigation, media, and so on. Okay, behind that we've got our wiper controls and turn signal. And those are the very standard features you'll find on all the Mercedes-Benz steering wheels. Unique to the AMG model here is you've got some quick access buttons here, so you can adjust your suspension settings, and you can also activate the powerful setting or the balanced setting with your exhaust, which just gives it a little more little more oomph. Definitely a much louder, more powerful sound out there on the road. Then another unique feature is you've got this dial here, which you can use as your dynamic select. So that's how you'll switch between the different performance modes: Sport Plus, Sport, Comfort, and whatnot. You also see more in-depth information here on your display as I'm flipping through those. So again, just kind of keeping your hands closer to the steering wheel, eyes on the road, just a nice safety and convenience feature. You can also change your dynamic select using the button down here in your center console. It does the same exact thing. You get an individual setting, which is fully customizable to be, however you want it to be. And that's a pretty good overview of our steering wheel. So below our display, we've got our climate controls here, all the physical buttons to make all the adjustments to the climate you like. We've also got a menu here you can activate, which just kind of gives you a little overview, just a nice little image of the settings that you have set. Below climate controls, we've got some quick access buttons for navigation, radio, media, which would be your Bluetooth device. Telephones, you can make some phone calls, connect to your contacts and whatnot. And you've also got vehicle settings, which there's just so much we could go over here. This is definitely something we would want to walk you through in person sometime. All right, below that we've got a cigarette lighter and ashtray. You've got cup holders here, and then our center console, which I've shown you some of the features there. But again, you got that powerful or balanced exhaust, whether you want it to automatically turn off when you get to a stop. You've got your parking assist. You can turn on and off, whether you want sport handling mode or traction control, and so on. You also notice ambient LED lighting throughout the vehicle. That's all fully customizable within your menu system as well. And I guess last but not least, we do have a sunroof in this vehicle. So, man, it's a little tricky to see. But, oh, there we go. Okay, so there's our switch to activate your sunroof. Either close it or open it. All right. So I'll show you our rear seats here next. Again, red stitching, the silver accents, ambient lighting, the premium Burmester sound system. We've got our rear seats here next. One more quick look at our sunroof, so front and rear sunroof. And one more quick peek back up front. All right. Come around to the rear, we've got our AMG, Mercedes-Benz AMG 43 badging, power opening and closing trunk. And push button to close. So once again, this is the 2021 Mercedes-Benz C-Class AMG C43 4MATIC. If you're interested in learning more, you want to set up a test drive, you can always reach out to us on our website, feldmanimports.com.